that we have, or the recorded online discussion that we have in the other sections in my own YouTube channel. So you may view that then. Okay? Ayun. And ayun, yesterday I actually what's this? Shared the Jamboard that we used in our lesson. So um you may view those Jamboards. Okay? Ayun. Okay, sige. Our topic for today would be all about introduction to logarithms. And based on what I have, what's this? I have known from the other section, um, you haven't encountered the logarithms. Yan. Kasi tinanong ko din yung Rutherford nakaraan, 'di ba? I thought that with your extra math, with your enriched math, 'di ba? Baka ma-discuss na din siya doon. Pero wala pa raw. So, okay. So, I believe this is really your introduction to logarithms. Anyway, logarithms is easy naman then to understand, especially that we have our scientific calculators. Okay? So, yun pala. Okay. So, what are logarithms? And when do we use logarithms? Okay? So, logarithms actually is used in expressing and in solving extremely large and extremely small numbers. And if a given equation would deal with exponents, ayan, logarithm is there to what's this? To equalize nga the exponent. Kasi 'di ba, what if yung exponent yung nawawala? So ano yung gagawin natin? So to reverse that or to find its inverse, we have logarithms. That have been said, logarithmic functions are the inverse of our exponential functions. So, yung knowledge na na-gain natin in our in viewing the lesson about inverse function and in studying exponential function in the previous meeting would be useful in our topic for today. Anyway, this is a brand new topic, 'di ba? From as compared from the other topics. Okay? So, in logarithms, if we have an equation, what's this? Exponential equation, ayan. If we have an exponential equation, ang hirap banggitin na. So, we have, let's say, y is equal to bx. We can able to transform that and, transform that to its logarithmic form. So, if we have y is equal to b raised to x, wherein b is the base of the exponential function and x is the exponent of the function, ayan, we will have y is equal to logarithm of y to the base b. Okay? You heard it right. The way how to read this equation, this logarithmic equation, is x is equal to logarithm of y with, or usually ang proposition na ginagamit, pwedeng to the base b. Ayan. So, y is equal to the logarithm of y. Ibig sabihin, class, when we read this logarithm, lalaktawan natin yung base. Okay? So, we have logarithm of y with the base b, or pwedeng logarithm of y to the base b. Okay? So, again, if we have an exponential function or equation, y is equal to bx, therefore, when we transform that to its logarithmic form, we will be having a logarithmic function that is defined by x is equal to the logarithm of y with the base b. Or x is equal to the logarithm of y to the base b. Okay, don't worry, later on, we will study how to transform exponential function or exponential equation to logarithmic form and vice versa. Okay? Sige. So, ayun pala. When we have logarithms, we should consider, or we should mind that our base should not be equal to 0. Ay, sorry. To 1 pala. And our b should be positive. Okay? Ulitin ko, kapag meron tayong logarithm, our base should be positive and should not be equal to 1. Okay? So any number will do. It can be fraction, it could be a whole number, it could be more than 1 million, it could be trillions. As long as it is positive and it is not equal to 1, yan, pwede sila maging base. Okay? So we have here special kinds of logarithm. So we have what do we call the common logarithms. So these are the logarithms with the base 10. Okay? Kapag po base 10 siya, kapag meron po tayong common logarithm, ang notation natin is logarithm of x lang. So, kunwari, meron tayong logarithm of 7 to the base 10, yan, hindi na natin sinusulat yung 10. Instead, ang gagawin na lang is logarithm of 7. Para siyang square root class, di ba kapag meron tayong square root, yung index natin doon is 2. Di ba? Pero hindi na natin sinusulat. Same way goes kapag meron tayong variable. Ano ang exponent ng variable pag wala siyang exponent? Di ba? Meron siyang exponent, pero 1. Pero hindi na natin sinusulat. Di ba? Sa logarithm, kapag siya ay common logarithm and siya ay may base 10, hindi na natin sinusulat yung base 10. Simply logarithm na lang siya. Okay? So, yun po. Yun yung common logarithm. Yan, mamaya makaka-encounter kayo ng common logarithms. Ayan. Next is natural logarithms. Kapag natural logarithms naman, class, ito. Kapag siya ay natural logarithm, ay, sana yun? Ito yung mga logarithms with the base e. So, e. Search natin yung e, ha? Ay, bakit yan? Ito yung e. Para hindi na ako approve e. Ito. Yan. Yung e class is what do we call the Euler's number? Or, yeah, Euler's basa, pwedeng Euler's, pero ay Euler nga, ayun. Euler. Euler's number. It is an irrational number, just like pi. Ayan. And Euler's number, ayan, is used in logarithm. If you have read this, ito, second bullet here, ayan, aside from it is an irrational, e is the base of the natural logarithms. Ayan. And we will encounter e here. Ayan, kapag meron tayong base e sa natural logarithm, by the way, yung value pala ng e natin, iyon, is approximately 2.71828818 yan. Ayun na siya. Hanggang dyan lang. 5 lang, laban na. Okay? So, natural logarithms, kapag siya ay base e. And kapag ang logarithm, let's say, we have logarithm of x to the base e, hindi na natin class sinusulat yung log with the base e. Instead, it has another symbol to denote that it is a natural logarithm. So the symbol used to represent natural logarithm is not log with the base e, but instead it is ln. ln x na siya. So in our term sa mathematics, as mathematics students, we read this as ln. Diba? Plant versus Zombie, lon. Diba? Lawn tennis, yun. So, lon. Yung pronunciation lang. So, therefore, if it's logarithm of x to the base e, it can be written as ln of x. Okay? Actually, klase pag logarithm, pwede naman siyang log lang. Kunwari, itong log of x with the base e. log of 7 with a base 10. O considered agad yun na siya ay logarithm. But, ayan na nga, katulad ng sinabi ko, if it's a common logarithm, it is base 10, we no longer write 10 as the base. So if we have logarithm of 7 to the base 10, we can just simply write logarithm of 7. Okay? Ay, wait lang class ha. Ayan. Okay. So if it's a natural logarithm, so a natural logarithm or logarithm with the base e or to the base e, ayan, which is an irrational number, we don't use logarithm of e to represent natural logarithm. Instead, in replace of that, we will use the symbol ln, which is read as ln. So if we have logarithm of x to the base e, we will be having logarithm, if we have logarithm of x with the base e, instead of using logarithm with the base e, we will use ln of x instead. Okay? So, tandaan nyo class ha, kapag base 10, wag nyo na isulat yung 10. Kapag base e siya, instead na log e, magiging ln siya. Okay? So, yun. Kailangan siya i-discuss agad kasi baka ma-encounter na siya in the later logarithms. So, yun. So now, we will be converting exponential equation in its logarithmic form. Okay? So, step 1, ayan, may mga steps din class. This is actually basic. Ayan. So, if we have exponential function or equation, simply identify the parts. So, we have the base, the exponent, and the product. The product or the power, yung sinasabi. So, the answer of having the operation of doing the exponents to a base is the product. Tinatawag din siyang product. Kasi di ba, pag minultiply mo yung isang number several times, product pa rin. Di ba? So, yun. So, step 2, ayan na nga, identify the parts. Let's say we have 4 squared is equal to 16. So, identify the parts. We have 4 as the base, 2 as the exponent, and 16 is our product. So, rewrite that as logarithm. We all know that it is written na yung logarithm ng product to the base is equal to the exponent. So, we have, kung 4 squared equals 16 siya, magiging ano siya, logarithm of the product, which is 16, to the base, which is 4, is equal to the exponent. So, we have 2. So, the logarithmic form of the exponential equation 4 squared is equal to 16 is logarithm of 16 to the base 4 is equal to 2. Para kayo nag-divide lang class, di ba? Parang gano'n. Okay. So, I have here, ayan, 3 raised to 0 is equal to 1. So, 3 raised to 0 is equal to 1. 3 is our base. So, we have, ayan, 1 is the product. So, logarithm of 1 siya. And then, with the base 3, and then the answer would be the exponent. So, we have logarithm of 1 to the base 3 is equal to 0. Ayan siya. Okay? So, ayan. Let's practice. Doon nyo na lang yung sige. Gawin natin yung let's practice. Okay, sige. I'll be giving you, ano ba? Sige. I'll be giving you, let's say, wag na. Ano na lang, tawag dito. Sige, isa-isahin natin na sagutan. Okay, so convert the following exponential equations in logarithmic form. Okay, kindly, since hindi, wait lang. Since hindi ko makita pala yung name ninyo, sige, kunin ko muna yung link. Ayan. So, sige, while doing so, ayan, while waiting, sige, sagutan niyo muna yung, yung ABCD saglit. Tapos, once I've joined the meeting in my other device, yan, you may raise your hand and answer. Okay? Sige. Paano ko makakopya yung link? By the way, class, is my audio clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, medyo putol-putol po, mahina po yung wifi.
Okay. Sige. Anyway, it's recorded naman, class. Just in case that you missed something sa ating sa ating discussion, I will just upload the file later, okay? Sige. Let's answer. Okay, sige. Letter A, who would like to answer? Yes, Ralph.
Log 5 paano natin sir basahin? Log 5625 equals to 4.
Okay, sige. Tama naman yung order. Pero we read this as logarithm of the product muna. So, logarithm of 625 to the base 5 is equal to 4. Ganyan ba?
Yes sir.
Okay, so that's correct. So, paano basahin ulit? Logarithm or log? Di siya log ha, log. Log lang, logarithm kasi. Iba yung log, ano yung troso? Char. Joke lang. So, we have logarithm of 625 or logarithm of 625 to the base 5 is equal to 4. Nakuha po? Sige. Sige, Ralph nga, pabasa nga ulit.
Logarithm 625 sir?
2 to the base.
To the base of 5 equal to 4.
Okay, so that's correct. O, pwede na. Okay, thank you, Ralph. Okay, next. Letter B. Sino una? Sige, sige, Ella.
Sir, logarithm wait lang, sir.
Okay.
Logarithm to the base of 9. Ay, mali pala, sir. Logarithm 1 over 81 to the base of 9 equals to -2.
Okay, so that's correct. So, ganito. Ayan, tama yan. Thank you, Ella. So, the answer is logarithm of 1 over 81 to the base 9, to the base 9 na lang, base 9. To the base 9 is equal to -2. Ayun, alamin niyo kung paano yung tamang pagbasa dyan, class, ha? Kasi meron yan sa validating test. Okay? How about letter C? Sino una? Sige, Wendy.
Ln of y equals to x.
Okay, very good. That's ln of y is equal to x. So, paano siya naging ln? Sulat muna natin siya. Yung log lang muna. So, we have logarithm. Ay, wait lang. Erase ko muna. Erase ko muna ha. Para step by step tayo. Okay. Sige, pero tama yung sagot ni Wendy. So, we have logarithm of, ano muna siya? Of y with the base e is equal to x. Pero since base e siya, i-rewrite natin siya, that would become ln of y is equal to x. So that's correct. Thank you, Wendy. And how about letter D? Yung nauna, di ko makita. Kurt? Tama ba? Sige, Kurt.
Di ba, sir, pag sir, kapag base siya sa 10, hindi na sinasama, sir.
Yes.
So, log of 1 over 1,000 is equal to -3.
Okay, that's
Tama ba, sir?
Yes, that's correct. So we have logarithm or log of 1,000 is equal to -3. So that's correct. Ayan. So very good while while answering, sinagutan niyo ba lahat? Ay, wag ko na itanong. Sige, mamaya na lang. Okay, so that is how we write exponential equations to logarithm equation. Logarithmic equation. Or that is how we write exponential to logarithmic. So what if it's what if kapag baliktad naman? So, yung vice versa yung gagawin natin. So, we will be doing logarithmic equation to its exponential form. Sir, bakit kailangan, sir, i-transform natin yung exponential equation to logarithmic form and vice versa? Kasi class, if we can't answer a certain equation na pang-exponent lang talaga siya, di ba katulad nakaraan sa inyong assessment number 6? Ay, 6 ba? Yeah, yung assessment number 6, di ba? Parang may ano doon, may way tayo doon in solving exponential form. Pero what if hindi natin siya kayang sagutin through that? So, doon na papasok si logarithmic equations. So, ganun din si logarithmic equations. Actually, hindi natin ma-solve si logarithmic equations na siya lang. Kailangan natin i-transform yung equation to its exponential form. Kaya mamaya, sa later in our discussion this afternoon, yan, nakikita natin kung paano nga ba yung iba't ibang uri ng pag-solve ng logarithmic equations. Okay? So, ganun lang din. Babaliktarin lang natin, actually. Matasiklaway ko ah. Ayan. So, same lang class. So, we have, yun lang din, yung logarithm, kung ano yung base sa logarithm, siya rin yung base ng answer. Okay? Tapos, kung ano yung nilolog, ano yung log of blank, siya yung final answer. Siya yung product sa exponent. Okay? Tapos, yung answer sa logarithm, siya yung exponent sa exponential. Okay? That is, kapag meron tayong logarithm of 4 with the, logarithm of 16 to the base 4 is equal to 2. Yan, equal to 2. Therefore, meron tayong 4 base kasi, and then the answer would be the exponent. 4 squared is equal to kung ano yung nilolog, which is 16. So we have 4 squared is equal to 16. Ayan siya. So meron tayo next next what's this? Next example. So we have logarithm of s is equal to r. Ayan. Tapos gagawin natin siyang exponential form. So we have log s. Ano nga ba yung base ng log s? Dahil walang base, so that would be 10, 'di ba? So 10 raised to r, 'di ba? Is equal to s. Kasi yan yung nilolog. So, ang logarithm of s equals r ay magiging 10 raised to r is equal to s. So, yun. That is how we, How we write logarithmic equations to its exponential form. Okay. Sige, diretso tayo, let's practice. Total practice lang din naman. Ayan. So, convert the following logarithmic equations in exponential form. Sige, I'll be giving you 2 minutes to do all of them. And then if you, if you wish to answer, simply raise your hand. Yung mga nakasagot na class, wag na magsagot ha. Para give chance to others tayo. Okay? So, 1:57 by 2 p.m. tawag tayo. Okay? So, timer starts now. Okay, class. Ayan. It's already 2 p.m. Okay, who would like to answer letter A? Sino na una? Ayan. Riley, yes.
Sir, 10 raised to V equals U.
Okay, so we have logarithm of u which equals v. So the base here is 10, so that would become, ang a natin magiging 10 raised to v is equal to u. That is correct. Okay, how about letter B? Mabilis naman mag-raise. Sige, JB.
16 raised to 1/2 is equal to 4.
Okay, so we have 16 raised to 1/2 is equal to 4. Okay, that's correct. How about letter C? Sino una? Sige, sige, Jasmine.
E raised to 4 is equals to x po.
Okay, sige. Para clear, sige. Anyway, that's correct. So sorry ulit daw, Jasmine.
E raised to 4 is equals to x po.
Okay, sige. Rewrite natin muna. So we have, ang law natin is actually logarithm with the base e, di ba? So ang ln of x is equivalent to logarithm of x to the base e is equal to 4. So simply rewrite that in exponential. So e raised to 4 is equal to x. So that's correct. So how about letter D? Sige, Marjorie.
7 raised to 1/3 is equal to x.
Okay, that is 7 raised to 1/3 is equal to x. Okay, so that's correct. So ayan, very good. You know how to write exponential functions to logarithmic function and vice versa. Ayan, very good. Next tayo, don't worry dun sa mga hindi natawag. Marami pa, huwag ka mag-alala. Hanggang alas 3 tayo. Okay, so next is solving logarithmic equations and inequalities. So here, we will be studying the basic properties of logarithm. By the way, class, let me create Jamboard lang for our class. Ayan. Ay, what is happening? Okay. So, okay, ito. Yan. So we have here basic properties of logarithm, and these properties and laws are very useful because when we are about to solve logarithmic equations, ayan, na-apply natin. So basic properties of logarithms. So let b and x be real numbers such that b is positive, the base is positive, and that it is not equal to 1. So these are the properties. Kapag meron tayong logarithm of 1 to any base, it might be base 1 million, base 9, base pi, base 1/2, as long as yung ilo-logarithm natin is 1, so if we have logarithm of 1, regardless na kung ano yung base, the answer would be always 0. Okay? So saan nanggaling yan, sir? Kasi when we rewrite this in exponential form, we will be having b raised to 0 is equal to 1. Diba? Makes sense. Kasi any number that is raised to 0 is equal to 1. Ayan. So, ayan siya. Kaya logarithm of 1 to the base b is equal to 0. Next, we have here logarithm of b raised to x with the base b is equal to x. Bakit? Kasi, class, so ika-cancel lang natin to talaga. Cancel nyo lang yung parehong base. Pareho kasi ng base, yung product, and yung logarithm. So, simply cancel that. Yung matitira is yung exponent. So, kung exponent yung matitira, yun na siya. Bakit? Kasi when we rewrite this, in exponential form, we have b raised to x is equal to b raised to x. Diba? So, yun. Kaya cancel na agad. And for letters So number 3, bakit letter C? For number 3, if x is positive, therefore, if we have b raised to the logarithm of x with a base b, ayan, x yung answer. Kasi katulad dun sa number 2, pareho ring base, yan, parehong base. The thing is, ito, exponent. Yan. Imagine mo yung base mo ay b. And then, meron kang exponent na logarithm, tapos b rin yung base nun. So, cancel yun siya. Okay? So, ito, meron tayong mga examples. So, use the basic properties of logarithms to find the value of following logarithmic expression. So, we have here logarithm of 10. So, the answer is 1. Bakit? Ayun, class, logarithm of 10 to the base 10, di ba? Cancel. Ano yung matitira? Yung exponent. Ano yung exponent ng 10 dito? May 1 dyan, di ba? So, 1 ang answer. Saka class, hindi 0 yung answer. Ha? Mamaya, 0 ilagay nyo, sipain ko kayo. Char lang. Okay, 1 ang answer, ha? Okay. So, 1. Next is, ayan, letter B. 5 raised to logarithm of 2 with a base 5. Same base, cancel. So, we have 2. Yan, by virtue of property number 3. And then next, letter C, logarithm of 49 to the base 7. So we all know that 49 is equivalent to logarithm of what? 7 squared. Diba? So cancel yung logarithm of 7 with the base 7. Ano yung natira? Yung exponent. So 2 ang answer. And of course, logarithm of 1 is equal to 0. Kasi nga, any base except 1 and negative, if we need to find the logarithm of 1, regardless of the base, the answer would be always 0 by virtue of property number 1. Okay? So that is our properties. Ayan. So dito, wag natin sagutan. Ito na. So, 2 ang answer. Dito naman, sige, sagutin nyo nga number 2. Anyone from the class? We have logarithm of 64 with the base 4. Using property, what is the answer? Ayan. Any volunteer?
3, sir.
Sino yun? Sino pa yun?
Sir po.
Ay, sorry, saan? Hindi ko makita.
Nandito, sir.
Okay. Jasmine. Okay. Ay, Star. Sige. Parang may Jasmine. Hindi kasi dito pa isa. Sige, bakit? Why did you obtain 3? Asa na siya? Asa na si Star? Bakit 3 star? Ay, nawala siya. Dito ba siya? Ay, dito man siya. Tama yung 3. Bakit? Ganito. 3 siya kasi, di ba, 64, when we write that in its base, based on what we have learned in the exponential function, logarithm 64 is equivalent to 4 cubed. Tama? Kasi 4 times 4 is 16, times 4, it's 64. So, ayan. So, we have logarithm of 4 cubed with the base 4, canceled with a T. Canceled, diba, in millennial term. So, canceled. So, cancel lang pala. So, cancel, the answer is 3. Ayan. So, that is why the answer is 3. Pero tama yung 3. Diba? Kailangan nyo na-reason out yung answers ninyo. Ganon. Okay? So, ngayon class, we have here the laws of logarithm. Ito yung mga medyo madugo naman. Pero, madali lang to siya class if you listen carefully and if you really listen carefully. Okay. So, sulat ko na lang dito class ha. Actually, we have 5 properties. 5 rule. Pero, yung ginagamit usually is 3 lang. So we have the product rule, the quotient rule, and the power rule. So first one, we have the product rule. So, ano yung product rule? So, ang product rule class states that if we have logarithm of the, if we have logarithm of the product, tama ba? Mali. If we have logarithm of the factors, ayan, it is equivalent to the sum of the factors. Ang gulo, sir, di ba? The logarithm of the factors is equal to the sum of the logarithm of the factors. Ano, tama ba? Sum of the logarithm of the factors. Tama nga. Okay. So if we have logarithm of the factors, let's say we have logarithm of u, v, with the base b. Ayan. Let u, v be the factors of the number, and b is the base. Ayan. Logarithm of the factor. Therefore, that is equal to the logarithm, and to the sum of the logarithm of the factor. So, ano muna yung logarithm ng factors? So, we have logarithm of u to the base b plus logarithm of v to the base b. Ayan siya. Yan yung product rule. So the logarithm of the factors is equal to the logarithm, mali. The logarithm of the factors is equal to the sum of the logarithm of the factors. So ano muna yung logarithm ng factors? U and v. O hanapin niyo yung logarithm nun. Ayan. Log u with the base b and log v with the base b. Yung sum nun, pag pinag-add nyo yun, that would be the logarithm of the factors. Galing, di ba? So, yan. Example. Ayan. If we have logarithm of 7x with the base 2, ayan, the logarithm is equivalent to the logarithm of 7 with the base 2 plus logarithm of x with the base 2. So, yan yung tinuturo sa atin ni product rule. Next example. If we have logarithm of p, q, r, s with the base, ano ba magandang base? Base x, ayan. Therefore, the logarithm equivalent to this is logarithm of p with the base x plus logarithm of q with the base x plus logarithm of r with the base x plus logarithm of s with the base x. So, yan siya. Again, the logarithm of the factors is equal to the sum of the logarithm of the factors. Okay? So, the logarithm of the product dapat ng factors. So, logarithm of the product of the factor. Pareho lang. Okay, nakuha ba, class? May question?
Wala po.
Okay, clear tayo ha. Kasi class, ano to, tatlo. Ayan, tapos later on, pagsasama-samahin natin siya. Parang halo-halo, ganon. Okay? How about the other members of the class? Nakuha po?
Yes po.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige ha. Pag sure ha. Ayan. Okay. By the way, if you have questions, class, just raise your hand and ask. Okay? So, yun po. Quotient rule. Okay, so what is quotient rule? Yung product rule class and quotient rule, magkabaliktaran lang. Okay? Kung si quotient rule is, tawag dito, is product rule is the logarithm of the product of the factors is equal to the sum of the logarithm of the factors. The quotient rule naman, class, is yung logarithm ng quotient is equal to the logarithm of the, yung logarithm ng quotient is equal to the difference of the logarithm of the divisor and the dividend. So yung ano na lang, mathematical equation. 'Di ba? Pag naka-word siya, kasi ang hirap din i-interpret. Buti nga sa inyo may agad symbols. Kami doon parang paisipin pa kami. Ayan. So logarithm, let's say for example, the logarithm of u with the base v, hindi siya base b, iba 'yon. Logarithm of u with the base v Like, logarithm of u over b, sorry. Logarithm of u over v with the base b, ayan, pati ako nalilito, is equal to the logarithm of u with the base b minus logarithm of v with the base b. Ayan, nakuha niyo yung logic. So, logarithm of u over v with the base b is equal to the logarithm of u with the base b minus logarithm of v with the base b. Hindi yan siya 6. Baka mamukhang 6. b. Ayan siya. Okay. So, basically, kailangan dito class yung order. Kasi kung sino yung nauna, kung sino yung numerator, siya yung magiging minuend. Siya yung mauuna doon sa pag-minus. Siya yung babawasan. Okay? Yung denominator naman class, siya yung subtrahend. Siya yung pambawas. Ibabawas. Okay? So, yun po. So, example, anong letter na tayo? C? Ayan. A na lang ulit for quotient rule. Okay, so if we have, let's take for example, we have logarithm of 1/2 with the base, wag 1/2. Ano na lang? 11/2 with the base x. Ayan. Kasi di ba logarithm of 1, na-apply yan ng ano. So we have logarithm of 11 with the base, logarithm of 11 over 2 with the base x is equal to logarithm of 11 with the base x minus logarithm of 2 with the base x. So yan po siya, class. Okay? Next example, sige nga, ano yung magiging answer kapag meron tayong logarithm of 5 over 3 with the base 2? Oh, what's the answer? Sige, JB. Sige, si ano na lang. Sige, JB. Sige, natawag ko na eh. Yes, JB.
Logarithm of logarithm of 5 to the base 2 minus logarithm of 3 to the base 2.
Okay, so this is correct. So thank you, JB. Okay, so logarithm of 5 over 3 with the base 2 is equal to the logarithm of 5 with the base 2 minus logarithm of 3 with the base 2. Dapat tayo nag-wrap lang, parang super base. Base, base, base. Ganon. Okay. May question sa quotient rule. Merong question?
Wala
Wala
po.
naman po.
Okay, so wala. Pasok agad si power rule. Si power rule class yung pinakamadali. Bakit? Kasi ito yan siya. Okay. The logarithm of the paano ko ba ito babasahin? The logarithm of ito na lang. Kapag may base kapag may exponent pala, kapag may exponent yung ilo-logarithm, kapag may exponent yung product, equal yun siya kapag minultiply natin yung exponent times yung base lang ng logarithm. Okay? So, madaling sabi, para hindi tayo nalilito dito lahat-lahat, ayan, yung logarithm of x raised to n with a base b is equivalent to n times logarithm of x with a base b. In layman's term, simply write the exponent of the product doon sa tabi ng logarithm and multiply them. Okay? So, if we have here logarithm of, let's say, y raised to 20 with the base 5. Ayan. Anong answer? Sige nga, from the class. Sige, Herlene. Herlene, you are acknowledged.
20 times logarithm of y with the
Okay.
base 5.
Okay, that's correct. So we have logarithm of, 20 times logarithm of y with a base 5. Basta ibababa lang talaga natin yung logarithm doon sa pinakaunahan and then multiply them with the logarithm. Okay, ibababa lang natin. Oh, alam ko walang tanong sa power rule. 'Di ba? So, doon na tayo sa pag-merge. O, tandaan niyo yung power rule ha. Mamaya na yung change of base. Huli na natin yan. So, ayan. So, use the properties of logarithm to expand each expression in terms of the logarithms of the factors. Assume each factors are positive. Ayan. So, eto na, expand daw. So, we have logarithm of a squared b. Kapag n-expand, apply natin yung mga properties. So, ito na class yung tinatawag natin pag-expand sa pag-condense or simplify logarithms. And then, may technique tayo dyan class in doing so. Pansinin nyo, logarithm of a squared b, unang gagawin is apply natin yung product rule. Diba? Paghiwalayin. Tapos, in-apply yung power rule. Ito, ganun din. Ano lang to? Product rule lang to. Ito, pwedeng quotient, pwedeng product. Quotient muna kasi sa labas eh. Diba? Ayan. So ngayon class, hindi ko gagamitin itong mga examples na to kasi ang dali. Doon tayo sa mahirap, yung pang-assessment. Okay? So doon muna tayo sa expand. Expand the logarithm. Okay. Tapos class, pag nag-e-expand tayo class ng logarithm, meron tayo dyan technique kung paano gawin. O, ito yung gagawin nyo ha. Kapag nag-e-expand tayo ng logarithm, ito yung dapat nyong tandaan. Unahin nyo muna si quotient rule. Kapag walang quotient rule, edi laktawan. Next is, isunod yung product rule. And then pag na-apply yung product rule, ihuli yung power rule. Okay? Laging last yung power rule. Ngayon class, si quotient, yung order ni quotient and ni product rule is nakadepende kung sino yung nasa loob ng parentheses. Okay? Pag may parentheses, malaman, lagi natin uunahin yun. Okay? Sige nga. First example, we need to expand. O kunwari, A. Okay, let's have logarithm of p squared q r cubed s to the fourth with the base x. So how we are going to expand this? Ayan, sundin yung steps. Quotient, product, power. Kung walang quotient, basically in letter A, wala tayong denominator dyan. So hindi tayo makakapag-apply ng quotient rule. So diretso tayo agad sa product rule. So we have, ayan, kung product rule, meron tayong logarithm of p squared with a base x plus logarithm of q with a base x plus log r cubed with a base x plus log s raised to 4 with a base x. And then, pag na-apply na yung product rule, i-check kung may exponent, i-apply si power rule. So we have 2 log, ayan, hapon na, baka makatulog kayo, 2 log p with a base x plus log q with a base x plus 3 log r with a base x plus 4 log s with a base x. So the expanded form of the logarithm of p squared qr cubed s raised to 4 with the base x is equal to 2 logarithm of p with the base x plus logarithm of q with the base x plus 3 logarithm of r with the base x plus 4 logarithm of s with the base x. Nakuha po?
Apo. Yes po.
Okay. Isa pa lang yan. Meron pa tayong iba. Next example. We have here, ito. We have here logarithm of Ayan. So we have logarithm of ab squared c raised to 4 over m with a base b. Okay? So first, gagawin natin yung quotient product power steps. Ayan. So una, apply natin si quotient rule. So we have logarithm of a b squared c raised to 4 with the base b minus logarithm of m with the base b. Minus kasi quotient rule. Ngayon class, pansinin nyo, di ba si ab squared and c raised to the 4 ay iisang term. And yung isang term na yon ay may different factors. So, kung kapag ganun yung ating tawag dito, kapag ganun ang ating case, especially na lahat sila may tawag dito, may over m, di ba? You need to enclose them in a parenthesis. Kasi isang magkakasama yan silang na-divide ni m, Ayan. Ibig sabihin nagkakasama sila. Okay? So, ayan. So, next is, apply niyo yung product rule. And don't forget yung parenthesis natin. So, we have logarithm of a with the base b. Logarithm of a with the base b plus logarithm of b squared with the base b plus logarithm of c raised to 4 with the base b minus logarithm of m with the base b. Ayan siya. And then apply the power rule. Ayan na. So we have here logarithm of a with the base b plus logarithm at 2 logarithm of b with the base b plus 4 logarithm of c with the base b minus logarithm of m with the base b. Ayan. So, unang apply si quotient, and then we have the product, and then ibaba yung exponent, yun na yung power rule. Yan. May question?
Wala po.
Okay. How about the other members of the class?
Wala po.
Wala po, sure.
Wala
po,
po.
sir.
Wala po.
Pag sure ha, sipain ko kayo. Share lang. Baka kasi inantok na kayo. Inantok na kasi ako. bawal matulog. Okay, so next naman is, ayan ha, marunong na kayo mag-expand ha. Hindi na ako magpapa-activity kasi mahaba. Okay, sunod naman is condense. Condense or, ito yung sabi natin, condense or simplify. Ayan. Condense or simplify. Ay, hindi na ako makatype. Haba na siya dyan. Condense or simplify the logarithm. Okay, so bigay ako 3 examples ulit. So, tama ba? Ay, hindi. May isa pa class, sorry. May na. Sige, isa pa. Sige nga, ito na lang bigay ko sa inyo. So we have ayan. What if ganyan? Similar lang siya class sa D, pero yung dito sa may part na na denominator, you need also to what? To enclose them in a parenthesis. Okay? Kasi magkasama sila yung XY, magkaibang factor yan. Sige class, ayan. I'll be giving you, let's say, sige ilan ba? 3 minutes. Yan, mag-water break muna tayo. Water break din muna kayo. Ay, sana yun? I'll be giving you, sige, 5 na lang, hanggang 2:35. I'll be giving you 5 minutes to answer this while drinking your water or going to your comfort room if you want to, ayan, or stretch for a while. Basta answer this. And then we will check your work if you were correct. Okay? Sige. So, timer starts now. We'll be back at 2:35. Okay, class, I'm back. Aray ko. Wait lang ha. Ayan. Ang layo ng principal sa office kasi dulong-dulo. My God. Okay, ayan. So, let's answer. Ay, nahagard tuloy ako. Okay, so let's answer the given logarithm. We need to expand. Ayan, so we have logarithm of a b squared c all over xy cubed with the base 2. Okay, so first, apply the quotient rule. So we have logarithm of ab squared c with the base 2. Since it's, what's this? One term sila, ayan, enclose them in a parenthesis, minus, parenthesis din kasi dalawa na yun sa denominator. So we have logarithm of xy cubed with a base 2. Ayan. And then apply product rule. So we have logarithm of a with the base 2 plus logarithm of b squared with the base 2. Tapos, plus logarithm of c with the base 2. Ano ba yan? C with the base 2 minus logarithm of x with the base 2 plus logarithm of y cubed with the base 2. Ayan, di na nagkasya. So, liitan na sulat. Okay, so, and then apply the power rule. So, we have logarithm of a with the base 2 plus 2 logarithm of b, 2 log b daw, 2 log b with the base 2 plus logarithm of c with the base 2 minus logarithm of x with the base 2 plus logarithm at 3 logarithm of y with the base 2. So the expanded version of logarithm of ab squared c all over xy cubed with the base 2 is equal to the quantity of logarithm of a squared, a with the base 2 plus 2 logarithm of b with the base 2 plus logarithm of c with the base 2 subtracted by the quantity of the logarithm of x with the base 2 plus 3 logarithm of y with the base 2. Ayan. Kung haba. Okay? Sa inyong assessment class, is it necessary ba? Sige, bahala kayo kung gusto niyo ilagay kung paano niyo nakuha. Kasi, actually, pwede naman siya isulat ng diretsyo na lang. Na ganito. Okay. Basta, bahala kayo. Kung ito lang yung nilagay ninyo, tama yon. Okay? Pag may solution, okay lang din. Basta, tama yung answer. Kasi nga, from here, pwede nyo naman isusulat agad. Kunwari, isa-isa nyo, di ba? So, taas muna. So, plus, ibig sabihin yon. So, logarithm of a, and then may exponent dito. So, 2. Logarithm of b with the base 2, and so on. So, yun. Okay. May question pala. I forgot.
Wala po.
Wait. Someone is raising his or her hand. Di ko napansin. Ay, may question
Sir,
ba? Yes po.
Opo, sir. Sir, okay lang po ba kahit hindi po magkasunod-sunod yung rule? Kunyari po, nauna
Sino
po
may
yung quotient power bago po yung product.
Quotient.
Okay lang po ba yun?
Pwede naman. Ay, wait lang. Quotient.
Okay lang po. Power
ayun.
bago po yung product.
Hindi ako sure dun sa
Or
unahin
product
muna
po.
si... Oo. Hindi ako sure na kung uunahin si unahin si product, si power bago si product. Kasi katulad nito, dito sa ingay nung sa labas. Yung katulad dito yung ito, 'di ba? Parang isang set siya, parang AB squared C. Pag inuna na kasi natin si power rule, parang magkakaroon ng 2 dito sa gilid. Wala namang 2 si A and C. So, medyo iba. So, pwede naman mag-rumble yung order as long as you arrive to the correct answer. Systematically and logically. Ayun. Pwede naman, it's possible.
Okay po, sir.
Oo. The thing is, baka lang magulo lang ba, kumbaga yung yung solution na. Pero ayun nga, I don't restrict anyone to your solutions. Ayan. Basta nag-arrive kayo sa answer and that you arrive to that answer in a way that it's systematic and it's mathematically accepted. So yun. Okay. So yun po. Other questions. Meron pa tayong condense. Saka or simplified. Condense or simplified. Ayan. Wala na. Ayan. Gusto ko may dinadaganan dito na una. Ayan. O sige, kung wala na, okay, let's proceed. Ayan. So, proceed na tayo dun sa condense. Condense or simplify the logarithm. Ayan. Okay. So, kunwari, we have, yung mahirap na agad class, no? Para masaya. Okay, so we have logarithm of, eto. Ayan. Next. Dalawa lang. Okay. Sige, may na. Ayan, sige. I'll be giving you ilang minutes kaya. Sige, tag 1 minute. So, ayan. Mabilis lang siguro yan. Tama ba? May space pa kayo. Ayan, sige. Laban yan kaya sa space. Sige, I'll be giving you 2 minutes. 1 per each, per item. Sige, timer starts now. Okay, let's check. Ayan. Gulat ba? Okay, so we have logarithm of p with the base 3 plus 2 logarithm of q with the base 3 plus 3 logarithm of r with the base 3 minus logarithm of s with the base 3 plus 4 logarithm of t with the base 3. Ayan, Bojack wrapper. Okay, so magiging ano siya. Okay, dito naman sa condense and simplify the logarithm, ang gagawin natin class, yung process na ano, ito suggested lang to yung katulad kanina ha. Yung suggested way ko in ano, in simplifying or in condensing a logarithm is ganito. So power muna, then product, and then quotient. Kabaliktaran nung kanina. Power, product, then quotient. Ayan. So, ganito. Magiging ganito siya. So, unahin natin yung power. Lahat na may power, iangat. So, we have logarithm of p with the base 3 plus logarithm of q squared with the base 3 plus logarithm of r cubed with the base 3 minus logarithm of s with the base 3 plus logarithm of t raised to 4 with the base 3. Next step is product rule. So magiging logarithm of p q squared r cubed with the base 3 minus logarithm of s t raised to 4 with the base 3. So ito na siya. So apply si quotient rule, pagsamahin, magiging logarithm. O gawin ko na lang red para madali makita yung answer. So answer is logarithm of p q squared r cubed over s t raised to 4 with the base 3. So ayan siya. Ayan. Next naman, we have log A plus 3 log B plus 4 log C plus 5D minus log 5. Ayan. Anong base? Pag walang nakikitang base na nga.
10.
Okay, base 10. Okay. Hindi ko nakikita. Ayan. Ay, nawala pala ako. Wait lang ha. Ayan. Sige. So, kung base 10, ayan. Okay lang yan kahit base 10. Yung iba nga, lon minsan yung ginagamit eh. Ayan. So, we have, pag lon class, kahit hindi na ako magbigay ng example, pareho lang din yan siya yung gagawin. Okay? So, di naman pinapakailaman yung base eh. Yun. So, yun. So, ayan. Sige, ang gagawin natin is, yun nga, power rule. So, we have log A plus log B squared, B cubed, sorry, plus log C raised to 4 plus log D minus log 5. Okay, paikliin lalo. So we have log AB cubed C4D minus log 5. Include sa parenthesis. Pwede rin namang hindi na. What's the answer? Apply quotient rule. Logarithm of AB cubed C4 C raised to 4 D all over 5. So this is our logarithm in simplified form. Ayan. May question po? Okay, wala nagtanong. Okay. What if ganito, class? Ito isang case. Hindi na ako magbibigay masyadong example na ganito, pero sana mag-grasp niyo yung concept. What if may radical? Oh no, wala nagtanong. What if may radical? Halimbawa, logarithm of square root of 5 with the base 3.
Wala
Diba?
na po.
Ano po? Ay, sorry. Diba? Paano yan siya? So, kunwari, isa pa. Logarithm of fourth root of c cubed with the base 5. Paano to siya gagalawin? Okay? Ito kasama pa to siya sa ano ba? Kasama pa to siya sa power rule. So, Yan. Gamitin natin. Kapag meron tayong logarithm of square root of 5, yung square root of 5 class actually, pwede siya gawing exponent yung radical symbol. I'm not sure if I taught this in your class or in some of the class or kasama siya dun sa mga recorded video ko last year. Diba? Ayan. So, yung square root of 5 natin is equivalent to 5 raised to 1/2. Sir, paano po nangyari yon? Okay. Imagine, yung 5 natin dito sa loob ay may exponent. Yan. Imagine na may exponent yung ating radicand or yung number dun sa loob. Okay? Tapos, imagine din na may index yung ating radical. Okay? Yung exponent sa radicand, yun po yung numerator ng ating exponent. Yung number sa index ng radical sign, yun po yung denominator ng ating exponent. Gululaw. Ngayon po, if we have square root of 5, that is equivalent to logarithm of 5 raised to 1/2 with a base 3. If we are going to apply power rule here, it will become 1/2 of logarithm of 5 with a base 3. Ganyan po siya. Okay? Same way goes with logarithm of the 4th root of c cubed with a base 5. So, i-rewrite mo na yung 4th root ng c cubed. That would become, yung numerator class? Yung number sa radicand, yung c cubed doon, yung exponent ni c ay yung numerator, yung number sa index is yung denominator. Parang may sunog. Ayan. Tapos, ayun na siya. Yun na. So, we have logarithm of c raised to 3/4 over, 3/4 with a base 5. And then apply power rule. So, we have 3/4 of logarithm of c with a base 5. So, yan po siya. Question.
Wala.
Ayan. Class, pag medyo nako-confuse kayo class sa lesson natin today, you may, what's this? Watch the lesson of the other section. Malay nyo mas clear pa. May bias pala, charot lang. And I mean, baka iba kasi yung way na pagkaka-explain ko doon. 'Di ba? Baka kasi nga marami nagtatanong, 'di ba? Or 'yon, mga ganon. May mga ganong cases. Sige. Kung walang tanong, bahala kayo dyan. Charlie, hindi joke lang. Ayan, last na lang. So we still have 6 minutes to discuss about solving logarithmic function. So, logarithmic equation. Ayan. So, we have 2 ways, class, of solving logarithmic equation. So, we have case 1. Case 1 natin is kapag parehong both sides of the equation is yung may logarithm. Let's take, for example, logarithm of 9x with a base 3 is equal to the logarithm of 36 with a base 3. Okay. Kapag ganito class yung case, both numbers has logarithm of the same base, we can simply cancel yung logarithm with the same base. So, ayan. Cancelled. Okay? So, ganyan siya. Ngayon, anong natira? Yung product. So, we have 9x is equal to 36. Simplify further, we have x is equal to 4. Ganun siya, class. Pwede lang tayo mag-cancel kapag walang other operation na involved and that the logarithm has the same base. Okay? So what if it has a numerical coefficient? Diba? Let's take for example. We have logarithm of, let's say, 2x with a base 3 is equal to 3 logarithm of 8 with a base 3. So, pwede ba namin yan i-cancel? Like tahasan agad cancel, yung igaganon po agad? No, bawal. Okay, bakit? Si 3 class walang logarithm. Hindi siya pwede cancel. Kung 3 logarithm din yung kabila, pwede. Ngayon class, anong gagawin natin na maging logarithm with the base 3 na lang yung naiwan? Anyone? Ano kung yung gagawin natin sa 3 para pwede natin makancel? Kasi nga, hindi natin makancel yung logarithm kasi nandito siya sa baba. Ay, sorry. Nasa katabi niya. Sino yun na Grace? Na Grace ba? Yes. Sige, Wendy.
Yung kabilang side po, power rule po.
Okay, very good. I-a-apply yung power rule. Iaangat natin. So, di ba? Magiging ano siya? Logarithm of 2x with the base 3 is equal to logarithm of 8 cubed with the base 3. So, yan na siya. Okay? So, cancel na. Ayun. So, we have 2x is equal to ilan ng 8 cubed? 8 times 8, 64. 64 times 8. 4 times 8. That would be 512. Hindi ako nagkakamali. Oh no, 512. Yeah. Okay. Tapos, ayan na. Simplify further. Divided by 2. Cancel. X is equal to ilan? 256. Yeah, tama. 256. Ayan. Yan yung case 1 natin. Another case 1. Logarithm of, let's say, logarithm of 4. Logarithm of 3x plus 2 with the base 4 is equal to logarithm of, let's say, ano ba? Of x plus 1. Ganyan, kunwari, with the base, hindi, pahirapan natin sarili natin. Ay, ganyan lang. Logarithm of x plus 1 with a base 4. Ayan, class. Kunwari, class, base 5 yung nalagay ko. Pwede ba i-cancel? Ito?
No po.
Bawal ha. Malinaw ha, bawal. So, bawal. Okay? So, logarithm of 4 lang. Okay? So, yan. So, logarithm of 4, logarithm of 3x plus 2 with a base 4 is equal to logarithm of 4, logarithm of x plus 1 with a base 4. So, cancel lang yan siya. So, yun na agad. 3x plus 2 is equal to x plus 1.
Hindi po.
Ayan. Tapos, simplify further. So, we have 3x minus x. We have 1 minus 2. We have 2x is equal to negative 1. X is equal to negative 1 half. Yan siya. Okay. May question sa first case. First case. Inisip ko ba na? May question pa sa first case?
Wala na po.
Okay. How about the other members? Okay, mag-okay ako ha?
Sir, yung
Yes.
ano po, yung x po, tsaka yung 1 pinag-swap lang po.
Yes. Actually, transpose. Si X lipat dito, tapos si 2 malipat dito. Kaya naging negative X dito, positive dito kasi, di ba? Tapos dito yung positive 2 naging minus.
Okay po.
Ayun.
Thank you.
Okay, so yan siya. Proceed na tayo. We have case 2. Ang case 2 class, ito yung medyo mahirap. What if, sir, isang side lang yung may logarithm? Let's take, for example, we have logarithm of x plus 1 with the base 3 is equal to 2. What if ganyan? Pag ganito siya, class, rewrite this in exponential form. So, paano i-rewrite? We have the base, 3. We have the exponent, 2. We have the product, x plus 1. Yung buong yan, product yan. So, si logarithm of x plus 1 with the base 3 is equal to 2, magiging 3 raised to 2 is equal to x plus 1. Ayan. Tapos, simplify. 3 squared, ilan? 9. 9 is equal to, excuse me, x plus 1. And then, simplify further. 9, lipat natin si 1. 9 minus 1 is equal to x. X natin ay 8. Yan yung case 2 natin. Okay? Nakuha yung class, yung concept ng case 2.
Opo.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I-transform nyo lang to its exponential form. Yung case 1, both may logarithm. Yung case 2, isang side ng equation lang. What if ganito? Anong gagawin, class, pag ganito? Do you have any idea?
Ilipat, sir, yung isa, sir.
Okay, very good. Hindi natin to siya, class, a-applyan ng power rule. Kasi mas mahirap yung process. Sige, pakita ko muna yung in-apply ko yung power rule, ha? Sige. So we have logarithm of x plus 1 over 5. Ito yung power rule, ha? Equals 0. Tapos, we have, ano yung base ng dito? 10, di ba? Ayan, 10. So, apply ko yung exponential. I-transform ko siya into its exponential form. So, we have 10 raised to 0 is equal to x plus 1 over 5. Ano yung 10 raised to 0? 1, di ba? So, 1. So, 1 is equal to x plus 1 over 5. Multiply natin both sides by 5 para ma-cancel yung denominator na 5. Cancel. So, we have, dito na, 5 is equal to x plus 1. And then, lipat si 1, magiging 4. Ayan yung process. Pag ginamitan natin ang quotient rule. What if hindi? What if yung sinabi kanina, sino yung nagsabi nga kanina? Log 5. Ay, sorry class, may 2 pala dito. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. So, angat natin siya muna. So, may nakulang na step. So, we have logarithm of x plus 1 minus logarithm of 5 squared, so which is 25. So, multiply both sides by 25. Ayan. So, 25. Ayan. So, 24. Buti na lang. Sorry. Wait lang, class. Pati ng ilong ko. Ayan. So, 24 yung answer. So, we have logarithm of x plus 1 minus, angat natin yung 2, 5 squared. So, magiging 25 yon. So, magiging logarithm of, sige, gawin ko na 25 agad dito sa baba. Ayan, 25. So, ayan yung process. What if, sir, yung isa yung ginamit? Ayan. So, lipat natin sa kabila. Logarithm of x plus 1 is equal to 2 logarithm of 5. Positive na kasi yung negative, di ba? Negative dito, paglipat positive. Akyat natin yung 2 kasi bawal nga mag-cancel yung logarithm na may base 10, di ba? So, we have x plus 1 is equal to logarithm of 5 squared, magiging 25. Kasi angat natin dun, so we have 5 squared. So, magiging 25 na siya. Okay? So, cancel. X plus 1 is equal to 25. Lipat si 1, x is 24. Sino yung mas madali? Yung nauna, itong nauna, or itong nahuli?
Yung nahuli po, sir.
Yung huli po.
Okay. Bahala kayo mag-decide. Okay, kasi marami nahihirapan class sa transposition eh. Kasi oo nga naman sir, bakit di natin i-apply yung yung property at saka yung law nandito na rin naman siya, 'di ba? Pwede naman. Pero ito, pinakita ko lang yung dalawang way. Yan, bahala kayo kung ano yung gagawin niyo. Pero pag may number dito class, kunwari hindi siya 0, 1 yung nakalagay dito, abay kailangan niyo talagang gamitin yung power rule. Apply niyo na yung power rule. sorry, yung power rule, yung ano, quotient rule, and yung all of the rule, kung ano man yun. Okay? May question pa po? Wala, 306 na pala.
Wala na po.
Okay, how about the other members of the class?
Wala
Baka
na po,
meron
sir.
pa.
Wala na po,
Okay.
sir.
O sige, parang gusto niya mag-alis na. Char. Ako din may lakad pa ako klase. Yan. Nagpaalam pa ako sa labas. Ito okay. Okay, so ito class, na-discuss na natin yung isang module, yung Introduction to Logarithms. I uploaded 3 kasi. Sige, let's go to your Google Classroom. This is last na lang. Lang pahuling sabi ngayong araw. Okay, so ayan, I uploaded the week 6. Yan dapat yung gagawin yung last week. Pasensya na kasi wala talagang internet sa school, kahit sa bahay, hirap. Buti na lang. Bumalik na this week. Yung sa ibang, sa inyo nga lang yung medyo hirap ngayon, di namin alam kasi. Ngayon, ayan, I uploaded week 7 and week 8 for this week. Okay? So, we have discussed Introduction to Logarithm. So, itong common logarithms, natural logarithms, and anti-logarithms class, itong module na to, hindi ko na siya i-discuss. Please read na lang. Okay, madali lang naman tong module na to. Wala siyang assessment, di siya part ng assessment, but you need to what? You need to, part ba siya ng assessment? Di ko maalala. Parang wala. Ayan. You need to read this, and ayun nga, kasi kasama siya sa validating text. Okay? Madali lang naman yan siya, class. And may isa pa, yung problems involving logarithmic functions. Ito naman, class, more of formula to siya. Kaya hindi ko na siya in-explain. Ang kailangan nyo lang dito, class, is yung formula and yung scientific calculator. Okay? And we are using Polia's 4-step rule on problem solving. Don't worry, may steps na yan siya dito, class. Ang gagawin nyo nga lang halos dito is, ikokopyahin nyo kung paano siya ginawa, tapos bago-baguhin nyo lang yung data. As in, ganun na talaga kung paano siya magsosolve. Kaya I believe that hindi ko na siya kailangan i-discuss. And by the way, class, ginagamit na to class ng buong city. Binago ko lang, parang pinadali ko lang. Kaya confident ako kasi na-check ito. Okay? What else? I also have here my recorded online materials. Kapag may hindi kayo masyadong naintindihan, ito yung last year. Ilalagay ko yung this year, yung ngayon, yung this week. Ayan. Tapos nalagay ko na rin class yung Jamboard na ginamit namin in the past 3 days, 3 lessons pala. Kasama yung inyo. So, apang-apat na yung inyo. Okay? Tapos next week, meron tayong 2 lesson ulit. So, that would be business math. Yung business math class, hindi ko na masyadong i-discuss. Module lang din. Yung module nyo is ginamit na yun ng city. Ayun. More of formula din siya, class. So, ang kailangan nila talaga is sundin yung steps doon and the calculator. You need a calculator. Tapos, doon tayo magpo-focus sa logic kasi yun yung kailangan niya. Okay? Kailangan talaga i-discuss yung logic, class. Kasi ang saya ng logic, promise. Masaya siya to the point na ma-realize nyo yung true or false pala hindi enjoyable. Diba? Ganon. Marami pagdadaanan pag true or false. Okay? So, don't worry, lahat ng sinabi ko, uulitin ko rin naman yan next week. Tapos, reminders lang, sa mga hindi pa po nagsasubmit ng ating week 6 assessment, tambak na tayo. 4 na lang ata 29 pa ang hindi mo nakapagsasubmit. Kailan ba deadline nito? Sa Friday pa naman, pero class, submit nyo na ha. Kasi by January 20 may deadline kayo ulit. Okay? So, 2 na naman yan by next week. Madadagdagan by 27. Tapos, announcement agad that your
Class na wala ako sa isa. Okay. Last na lang. Please take note that our validating test would be on January 27, 28. Basta Wednesday, Friday. January 28, okay? So I'll be giving you the time. Siguro morning na lang, okay? Please inform your other teachers na on January 28, we will be having our validating test. That would be good for 2 hours. Siguro 10 to 12 na lang. Okay? Kung okay lang ha. May matatamaan ba akong subject?
Wala
sa
pa po
time?
sila, sir, nagsasabi, sir. Pero po inform po namin kayo, sir, pag may nagano po. And sabihan na lang po namin, sir, na meron na pong nagpa-schedule po sa amin na ikaw po, sir.
Ay, sorry. Di pala ako nagsasalita, kainis. Ayan. Pero wala akong tatamaan na subject.
Wala pa po, sir. Wala din po. Wala din pa pong
PE.
nagsasabi, sir. Wala pa
Okay.
po kasi, sir, nagsasabi.
Okay. Sige. Magsasabi na ako agad sa ano. Sa mga advisors na lang din. Okay? So, if you have no other concerns, naku, nawala ako sa ano, sa PC. Anyway, do you have other concerns? Last call na lang. Yes, Wendy, sige.
Sa assessment 7 po, sir, may tanong po ko yung sa may part 2 po, number 1.
Okay,
Sa
sige.
na yan, kung b raised to 4 po ba yan or kasama sa radical sign ng c yung 4 na yun?
Ay, wait lang. Check ko muna ha. Na-close ko kasi yung window, kaka-ano ko. Yung nagdadaldal ako, tapos wala na pala. Buti konti lang yung, last na lang yung validating. Wait lang ha. Assessment 7, right?
Apo.
Oh, wait. I'll just check lang. Assessment 7. 7. Ay, tari, may nag-submit na. Anong item ulit? Number?
Part 2, number 1 po.
Part 2, number 1. Okay, ano siya? Index siya nung, index siya nung radical sign.
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
Oo. Bale, ano klasa? A squared, B, tapos 4th root of C cubed. Yun. Ganun siya. Okay? So, ayun. So, is there any other concerns? Wala, 2:15 na. Advance na tayo ng
Wala na po, sir.
Okay. Kung wala na rin, I think that's all for today. Ayan, may natitira pa kayong time. Kung gusto niyo mag-rest, pwede na mag-rest. Kung talagang pang-mass lang yung araw na to, you still have until 5 p.m. to finish your work and submit your task. O, pwede na naman kayo mag-rest. Okay? Basta is-submit before the deadline. So, if you have no concerns, I think that's all for today. Goodbye, grade 11 Einstein. Bye. See you next
Goodbye,
week.
sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you po.
Happy New
Bye,
Year.
sir. Thank you
Happy New
po.
Year, sir.
By the way, Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year din po.